Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. And right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voit. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard to third. He's right there. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Cavan Biggio, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Swings through it for strike number 2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 9.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Danny Jansen. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he misses again, ball 3. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Torres brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Ready now, Travis Shaw, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the third with no score. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
That's outside.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. One out here in the Yankees third inning, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Hernandez, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez, number 11 for him on the season, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Grichuk will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the second base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Hey!
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-2. Pitch popped up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Bo Bichette. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in to try it again, Rendell Gritcha, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 down, runners at first and second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Ryu now on 2-1.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Luke Voigt.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gurriel retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance and gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home. That was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 6.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And right into the shift. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Bichette's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Next out, 2-2.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. The count now at 2-1. Chopped up the line to first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-2 one more time. To first, right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Here's the pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. It was a walk in his last trip. The set and the 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third, reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
In there, 2-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Nick Nelson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 79, Nick Nelson.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Biggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Danny Jansen. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Runners on first with 1 down. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Line hard toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
Jonathan Loaizaga enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 43, Jonathan Loaizaga.
Now a throw over and the runner back safely. In now, Teoscar Hernandez. Line drive to left. Stanton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It was a walk in his last trip. 4 runs here in this half inning. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Has a look. Now the pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Two out with the man at first. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 5-1. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luke Voit. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio. Fouled off. Hard hit towards center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will bang up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
To the plate now, Danny Jansen. And he misses with one here. It's ball four. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are two men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And their runners at the corners now. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Striding forward now is the DH, Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are loaded with only one out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is in there.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Luis Cessa comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Luis Cessa.
At the plate, Bo Bichette in there, and it's even now, 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
3 runs already home here. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 8-1. Wilmer Font has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Gleyber Torres. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. And he pops it up. Coming in is Hernandez, but he won't get there. It falls in.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
2 balls and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His 2nd of the game. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the 2nd baseman, Jansen.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Yankees 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jonathan Villar becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. In now, Brendel Grichuk. This one's down to third. He's right there. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. A.J. Cole comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
A.J. Cole.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. The 1-1. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that's off the left field wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stepping in now, Luke Voit. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Gio Urshela waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Sliced hard on the ground. Over to Villar. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Yankees. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Holy cow, there it is. They've racked up 27 wins in a row, breaking the all-time streak set by the Giants in 1916. I'm speechless, really. Truly an historic occasion. I'm just honored to be here.
8-3 tonight. Toronto rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Hyun-jin Ryu earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.